The night Nikki Newman walked out of the mansion, the silence behind her felt louder than any argument she'd ever had with Victor. The heavy doors shut with finality, echoing through marble halls that had witnessed decades of love, betrayal, and power plays. But this time, something was different. This time, Nikki didn't look back. She stood outside for a moment, the cold air biting at her skin, but it grounded her. Victor had thrown her out, again. The great Victor Newman, always in control, always convinced that every move he made was justified, but Nikki was done being a pawn in his endless chess game. Her heels clicked sharply against the pavement as she walked toward her car, her expression hardening. If Victor wanted war, then fine. He was about to get one, and Nikki knew exactly where to start. Across town, Cane Ashby sat in a dimly lit room, staring at his phone like it might suddenly give him answers. Lily, Maddie, Charlie, gone. Every second that passed without news tightened the knot in his chest. He had already gone through every possible scenario in his mind, and none of them ended well. His instincts screamed that something was wrong, but he had nothing concrete to act on, just fear, just silence. That's when the door opened. Cane looked up, tension snapping through him instantly. Nikki stepped inside, calm, composed, almost too calm. Nikki, Cane frowned, standing up. What are you doing here if this is about? It's about Lily, Nikki cut in, her voice steady. That got his full attention. What about her? Cane demanded, stepping closer. Do you know where she is? Are they safe? Nikki held his gaze for a long moment, as if weighing how much to say. Then she sighed softly, the tension in her shoulders easing just slightly. Oh, they're safe, she said. Cane blinked. What? They're safe, Nikki repeated. Lily, Maddie, Charlie, none of them are in danger. They never were. For a second, Cane just stared at her, his mind struggling to catch up. That's not possible, he said slowly. You're telling me my family disappears, there's no contact, no explanation, and I'm supposed to believe everything's fine. I'm telling you, Nikki said firmly, this whole thing is a setup. The word hit like a punch. A setup, Cane's voice rose. By who? Nikki didn't answer immediately, she didn't need to. Cane's eyes darkened as realization crept in. Victor. There it was, the name neither of them wanted to say out loud, yet always lingered in every conflict. Nikki gave a small nod. Oh yes, Victor. Cane let out a harsh breath, running a hand through his hair as frustration boiled over. Of course it's him. Why wouldn't it be? He just couldn't stay out of my life, could he? He never does, Nikki said quietly. But why? Cane demanded. What does he gain from this? Nikki's expression tightened. Control, leverage, and maybe a way to push you into a corner. Cane laughed bitterly. By making me think my family been kidnapped. Not kidnapped, Nikki corrected. Hidden, there's a difference. That's not much comfort. As I know. Silence settled between them for a moment, heavy and complicated. Then Cane's eyes narrowed. Lily, she wouldn't go along with something like this, not without telling me. Nikki hesitated. And that hesitation said everything. Cane's voice dropped. Nikki, what aren't you telling me? Nikki took a breath, then met his eyes again. Lily knows, she admitted. The words landed harder than anything else she'd said. Cane froze. No. She's been part of this from the beginning, Nikki continued, her tone gentler now. Victor made her a promise, something important enough that she agreed to help him. Cane shook his head, stepping back like the truth physically pushed him away. No, that doesn't make sense. Lily wouldn't do that to me, not like this. She didn't do it to hurt you, Nikki said. She did it because she thought it was necessary. For what? Cane snapped. What could possibly justify putting me through this? Nikki didn't have an answer, or maybe she did, but it wasn't hers to give. That's something you'll have to ask her, she said softly. Cane turned away, packing now, his thoughts spiraling. Anger, confusion, betrayal, they all collided at once, making it hard to focus on anything. So this whole time, he muttered, I've been losing my mind, thinking the worst, and it's all just a game. Oh yes, Nikki said. Cane stopped, his back still to her. And you're just telling me now. Nikki's expression hardened slightly. I just got thrown out of my home by Victor. Forgive me if my timing isn't perfect. That made Cane turn. You told me because you're angry at him, he said. Nikki didn't deny it. I told you because this has gone too far, she replied. Whatever Victor's trying to accomplish, dragging innocent people into it, it's not right. Cane studied her for a moment, trying to decide whether to trust her. Philly still has Newman Enterprises, he said slowly. I've been trying to get it back, but nothing's working if this is all part of Victor's plan. Oh, it is, Nikki said. Cane exhaled sharply, then I've been wasting my time. Exactly. Another pause. So what happens now? Cane asked. Nikki's lips curved slightly, but there was no warmth in it. Now, she said, Victor's game gets disrupted. Cane raised an eyebrow. By you. Oh, yes. There was something almost dangerous in her tone now. Something that reminded him exactly why Nikki Newman had survived everything she had over the years. I've spent too long cleaning up Victor's messes, she continued, defending him, standing by him, not this time. And you think telling me the truth is enough to stop him? No, Nikki said, but it's a start. Cane considered that. And Lily, he asked quietly. Nikki's expression softened just a fraction. She'll come home, she said. Once Victor realizes the illusion is broken, there's no point in continuing. Cane nodded slowly, though the tension in his body didn't ease. And Victor, he asked. Nikki's eyes darkened. He won't stop, she said. He'll just find another way. Cane let out a humorless chuckle. Of course he will. Because that's what Victor Newman did. He adapted, he recalculated, and he never lost. But for the first time in a long time, someone had just interfered with his plan. And that someone was Nikki. Across the city, Victor sat in his office, completely unaware that the first crack had just formed in his carefully constructed scheme. For now, Victor Newman sat behind his desk, fingers steepled, eyes fixed on nothing in particular. The room was quiet, controlled, predictable, the way he liked it. It was the beginning of the next move. And Victor Newman always had several moves ahead.